Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Cornhuskers offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. And they were
screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Cornhuskers are on the move. To throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Huskers! What a grab and go for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB. Your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback, Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
And a good, solid...
How to get leverage on a man, and these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the 4th down, throws that fist up in the air.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll give it to the back. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Huskers will punt this one away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal. They'll try to refresh. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the right. He caught it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Huskies!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses.
But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least...
It has it and a fresh set of downs. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great one, you didn't get the first down. We need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
He's there to
Coming in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defense.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Third and goal situations, these are so hard as a defense, so little room to be able to give an inch at all. And you know when he goes under center, there's a good chance quarterback sneak's coming, and the offense does it and successfully gets the touchdown.
They'll leave it with him. Runs through a tackle. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. The 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision.
With the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a...
He's able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. No doubt. He was going down. Great job form tackle.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get
able
it.
to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Gets it out quickly. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem.
The catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of...
Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds.
He's had so far. Listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! And the beatdown has ensued.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Fires on the run. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback.
Running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They're going to throw it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. And here we go, final play of the game right here. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.